Welcome back, Flare community. Happy Monday. I hope you've had an incredible weekend and are having a great start this week. We've got TRT in the house, we've got Rain, we've got Anna, we've got Crypto Granny, of course, Nicholas, Jimmy Thing, Crypto OG, and Anders as well. Yeah, you guys know the deal. We're going to kick things off this week with a bit of a news roundup for the week and sort of short fire blasting through the news. I'm going to have a look at FTSO prices and reward rates for both Flare and Songbird, and then quickly look at the NFTs and then run through the news. If you are a Patreon member, feel free to check the Discord because we always have a good old chinwag each and every week on Mondays. And for those who are not Patreon members just yet, we also have a chinwag on Thursdays too, so be sure to check that out, should I say. Right, time to jump in, shall we? This is flaremetrics.io, built by FTSO AU, and we're looking over here at the Flare side of things for the signal providers, and topping the chart this week is Flare Ocean. In second place, we have Lena Instruments, third place, AFTSO, fourth place, Solarius, and in fifth place, Aureus OX. So congratulations to them. If we're looking on the Songbird side of things, we also have Flare Ocean topping the list. In second place, we have Flare Beacon. In third place, we have Lena Instruments. Fourth place, Flare.space. And in fifth place, London. FTSO London. So shout out to Flare Ocean for topping the charts on both Songbird and Flare. They have their own website here. Not just their own website, but they also have their own metrics page and also marketplace, which I think they're trying to get off the ground right now. You can check it out at marketplace.flareocean.io. A pretty interesting alternative to Sparkles, but we are going to jump over to Sparkles quickly to check the total or the top performing collections of this week so far. Topping the charts, it's no surprise this time, and you know, I think it's been topping the charts for the past 4, 5, 6 weeks. We have S-Toads. In second place, we have the Fat Kittens. In third place, blow that up a little bit, we have Luxury Lofts. Again, this is part of the S-Toads project. In fourth place, we have the Fat Cats. This is the original series of the Fat Cats, the Fat Tigers, the Fat Leopards, the Fat Kittens. And in fifth place, we have Songbird City. So just 2 projects actually dominating the charts. And it still looks like Songbird has the majority of volume. This is the only, the Fat Kittens is the only collection on Flare that reached the top 5. So pretty interesting to see. You know, a lot of people are talking about you know, things dying out on Songbird, but that is obviously not the case when it comes to NFTs, as we can see right here. Here we go. So we're jumping straight into things here with this tweet. This is for the Flare community Lucky Claw collection. This prize pool is absolutely massive. Each and every month for 36 months for the entirety of the Flare airdrop, we give away 50,000 FLR. We give a Flare community poker deck of cards, which you may have seen each and every week on the poker streams. We give an NFT on Flare, whether it's one of the Mandrill's blue minerals or a Doodle Bunny or a Pixel plant or something else. We've got a Johnny Lawrence launch NFT, half a dozen Decent wallets, We've got some Expector prizes to give away, both the DS collection and agents, and also land packages. We've got Sparkton NFTs coming from Nebuchadnezzar, and also some more pixel plants and some pickles as well. This treasury is only going, and we may have another full slot, another 30 odd prizes to give away for future jackpot winners each and every month. And all you have to do is hold one of 1,000 and you're in a shot to win it. It's a lot of fun when you hold one if you come to the live stream. So yeah, you can actually find them on Sparkles here. This is the NFT page, the Lucky Claw, and each are unique. The current floor price is 6.4. But yeah, lots more stuff to come for the holders of this particular NFT collection. This was an absolutely incredible space. I was hosting it myself, and I was joined by Hugo Filion, in addition to those who came up on the stage and asked a few questions at the end too. We covered some serious ground. We covered F assets, we covered layer cake, bandwidth providers, staking. I'd highly recommend checking this out because a lot of information was unpacked in this particular spaces. I've started breaking it down and putting it on YouTube, but if you do want to get the full dose immediately, then you can find this Twitter space in many different places, including my personal Twitter at Community Flare. You can find it on Hugo's Twitter at Hugo Filion, and of course Flare Labs and Flare Network. It was posted everywhere. 6,500 people tuned in, and yeah, it was really great, very informative, and it's great to hear some words of wisdom from head honcho, the main man himself, Hugo. This is pretty interesting. We talk about layer cake now, and this is just a nice, easy diagram to understand how it works, right? You've got multiple chains, you've got the origin network and the destination network, and they all have an instance of the layer cake smart contract, and it goes through the Flare network. And you also have this something called bandwidth providers that basically provide the bandwidth, provide the collateral for the assets moving from one network to another, and also facilitate any additional transactions that may be executed after the bridge has taken place. And this is something really novel that we actually talked about in quite some depth here on this space. And as I said, I'd highly recommend you check that out if you haven't already. Another 9 validators are online, and this is from Flare Builders, again, a project built by FTSO AU, and we can sort of see these validators really sort of just expanding right now. There was a few original providers here, the Flare Foundation, Figment, Block Daemon, Staked, and Into the Block. These are all professional validators, and it seems like there's been a wide push to try and get some of the signal providers in on here, and you can see them all listed here, and this list is only expanding, which is absolutely incredible. It means that we're moving in the right direction. Some people have been asking me about the reduction in reward rate, and this is because the reduction in inflation has been reduced. It was set at 10%. Let me just see here. I can find it real quick. Here we go. Reduced inflation. Inflation on the Flare network was previously set at 10% of the fully diluted supplies in perpetuity. It is now being changed to be 10% of the available circulating supply for the first year. And here we go. 7% for the second. And we are actually in the second year of the Flare network launching. So this has been reduced, and then we also know that it's going to reduce further to 5% in the third year and onwards. So this is something that I talk about all the time. The actual inflation is going to be capped at 5 billion FLR per year. And this means that over time, inflation trends towards 0%. So it is like you're in the glory days right now. I think we're very fortunate to be in this era of early adopters. We've benefited from 10% of the inflation for the first year. We're now in the mid-range, but we also have the flare drop too. And it's going to be really interesting after this 3-year period is over. There's no more you know, 5% is the maximum inflation. It's going to trend towards zero. There's going to be no more flare drops. And what does that mean for you as someone that was participating for the previous 3 years? Well, it means that you got the bulk of the inflation. And as this network develops, you know, it becomes more desirable to hold FLR. And I think we're still really yet to see the true potential of this network, and that's going to be coming with layer cake and all of these bridging solutions that don't exist anywhere else. Don't get me wrong, we have an incredible foundation to build on. We've got an incredible EVM, fast, cheap. We've got an on-chain oracle, but this is not the magic. This is not the secret sauce that Flare promises. The main things to look forward to, in my opinion, is the idea of interoperability, and that's going to be in the form of both layer cake and F assets. So stay tuned for that, because I think we're yet to see the party really get started. Exodus came out with some news last week. We're thrilled to announce that Flare Networks is now live on Exodus. You can send and receive FLR and Flare tokens on all 3 Exodus platforms. So happy days, another step towards adoption. I know Exodus is quite a popular wallet out there, so yeah, can't complain. Focus FTSO, they're a signal provider. They've just released a game recently, and it's sort of like a puzzle game where you're in fact, let's have a quick peek. It's sort of where you're shuffling tiles about, and you're trying to get the to build a picture in the least amount of moves possible. Let me see what's going on here. Maybe just be my internet. Let's give it a quick refresh. Might just be loading. We'll come back to that and check it in a second. This is some interesting news for anyone that was holding on Revolut. I think that might have been you, Crypto Granny, maybe? Oh, no, I think your beef was with eToro, right? Regardless, FLR airdrop distribution is coming, or in fact, it's already happened for Revolut holders. Now, I don't particularly like this company. They're more of like a credit card company, right? And they don't give you control of your assets because you can't actually withdraw them. So either way, better late than never. They've recently allowed you to get your FLR, but you can't withdraw it, so you'd have to sell it and then buy it on another exchange where you can withdraw, and then you can start delegating and participating in the network itself. My man in the chat, can we change delegations and still get the drops? Yes, the only condition to get Flare drops is to hold a WFLR. That's Flare that has been wrapped. So Sparkles is now supporting XUSDT. This is USDT that's been wrapped via the Gnosis bridge. So basically you can sort of list your NFTs within a in quotations, stable coin, right? USDT is now available on Sparkle, so pretty good, I think, for adoption. And it's great to see these assets that have been bridged by Gnosis being utilized. I'm actually surprised that Sparkles don't give any mention to Gnosis, because I think they've put in most of the groundwork, and Sparkles have just integrated it on their platform. But regardless, you can see that they're also supporting XDC, again bridged by Gnosis, and I'm sure they're going to be adding all of the F assets and layer cake bridged assets too in the near future. This, I thought I'd let you know, I'm sort of starting a free entry poker tournament, and you can actually find a link pinned in the chat. And this is to encourage people to get involved with the Flare Community Coin Bronze tournaments, because that's going to be the prize for whoever comes out on top. The tournament is going to go ahead on the 10th of August. And again, you can register using the link pinned in the YouTube chat. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got quite a few people already. In fact, if I just give that a quick refresh, who have we got? Well, we got quite a lot here. I'm not sure where the count is, but as you can see, that's only going to grow. And I imagine by the end of it, we're going to have maybe 50, 60 people. Again, no cost to enter, and the prize is a Flare Community Bronze Tournament ticket. And yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do with the Flare Community Coin. One of them is the recently launched game here. This thread basically walks through it, all of the rules. It's basically a guessing game, and you basically sort of go to the website here where you can find everything. You can buy the coin here. You can visit the store if you want to buy the bronze tournament tickets. And if you want to participate in the game, you just go here like so, connect your wallet, and this is the game. You sort of guess tiles in a bid to win FCC, and you're competing against everyone. It's quite a lot of fun. It's been going pretty well recently. Everyone's been playing, and yeah, if you've got some FCC and want to use it, then be sure to check that out. Quantum Freedom is asking about, what about Flare Finance? That rebranded to Enosis a long time ago. So here's something, as many of you know by the banner in the top left, we are sponsored by FTSO AU. They're sort of sharing some of their fees to the lucky claw holders. It's going into the SGROW account, which is basically going to be shared between every single member at the end of the flare drop as sort of a bonus for the loyal holders, right? I'm actually doing a promotion for them, and anyone that delegates SGB, the Songbird token, to FTSO in the month of August has a chance of winning their share of 500,000 FCC. And there's going to be 5 winners, 100,000 each. And all you have to do is retweet this tweet and delegate to FTSO AU. I'm going to quickly grab that and post it in the chat for anyone that's interested. And yeah, I also have a competition that I want to conclude here, and this was just a little bit of fun. 1 FLR for every like and retweet. So 10,000 likes would equal 10,000 FLR. Sadly, we didn't reach them numbers, but we did get up to 607, but I'm going to bolt this on as well. So we'll just call it, we'll say 1,200 FLR. I've already loaded it here into the retweet picker, so 1,200 FLR going to a lucky retweeter. And if you do want to sort of participate in any of this, be sure to follow me at Community Flare. We've got quite a few competitions going on at the minute. Let's see who wins this. Good luck, everyone. And we have a congratulations to, oh, there we go, to XRP Army South Africa. You have won, and I'm going to be dropping you a message in the very near future. Congratulations, my friend, and thank you for participating. Anyone that wants to join the Flare Community Discord, please feel free to do so. As mentioned here, Patreon member Chinwag starts shortly after this stream, which is about to end. If you scroll right to the bottom here and go to the Patreon call, we're going to be there for the next hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I really hope you can make it. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help out the channel. And have a great week. And until next time, I'm out.